Good evening. We begin tonight with another jail cell suicide at the Erie County Holding Center. News 4's Rachel Kingston has the story.
Inmates on the Erie County Holding Center's Foxtrot South unit had just finished lunch and were locking into their cells so a guard could take a required head count.
He subsequently started the required check and head count, and that's when he discovered an inmate slumped on the floor with a piece of ripped bed sheet around his neck tied to the cell's sink.
The inmate was 36-year-old Trevell Walker. Deputies and nurses at the jail immediately gave Walker CPR, but he was pronounced dead at Buffalo General Hospital a short time later. Walker was arrested by Cheektowaga police on December 7th of last year and charged with murdering his wife, Chandra. Deputies found several suicide letters inside his cell this afternoon.
The gist of the notes to his family was that he was no longer able to cope with the guilt of stabbing his wife to death in the presence of their son, who was in another room crying, hiding under a blanket.
Walker was not on suicide watch, but he did check in frequently with the jail's mental health staff.
They last seen him on September 29th, at which point he indicated to them he was fine and he had no signs whatsoever of any suicidal ideation. You can have the best policy and procedures, you can do everything you can, but if somebody really wants to harm themselves and they don't tell anyone, it's near impossible to stop.
That was Rachel Kingston reporting.